Welcome, Scorpio, to your love reading for January. Hope you guys are doing great out there. First love reading of the year. Let's see what's going on with you, my friends. Going to look at your person's energy, and then we're going to look at your energy. And of course, class watchers always welcome to see what's going on. So, getting straight in here. After this reading, the Astro Dice for February will be up. Okay, let's see what's going on. Ooh. Got the World card coming out for your person over here. We've got this completion, this moving on. Tell me what's going on. Yep, moving on. We've got the Death to the Chariot over here. It does look like they are trying to move on. Let's get a couple of cards over here too as well. This message. This message coming out, the Death to the Chariot. Refusing to see the situation, seeking the truth, Seven of Swords, and confronting the situation. Well, what it looks like over here, Scorpio, is that they're trying so hard to move on, but still living rent-free in their mind. You have this place within their mind that they just cannot stop thinking about. Let's see why. It's crazy. Got the Chariot again at the bottom of the deck. The Transformation, which is the deck. That's crazy. The two last bottom cards on this deck, you guys, are the same cards. Look at this. The same two cards. The Death and the Chariot. And what's underneath it? The Chariot. That's crazy. What a validation that is. You couldn't get even more of a validation than that. It's like they're trying, really, Scorpio, to move on, but they just cannot stop thinking about you. It's almost like they're replaying the memories of you. They lose sleep over you. They feel that pull. Your energy is still within them, and it's just like they cannot get rid of this energy, no matter how much they're trying to transform. How much they keep trying to let go. The Death card's also about letting go. How much they try to let go, they just cannot let go. So let's see why. What's going on here? Crossing the barrier, overcoming the obstacle, feeling that attractiveness when it comes to you. They see this sincerity within you, but they also know that they just cannot be. For some of you, I feel like they just know they can't be who you want them to be. It's just not a part of who they are. Maybe they are narcissistic, and it's like, you know, they can't just change overnight. But it's almost like they don't care. I kind of feel like I don't know if your person's so much a narcissist as it is that they just don't know how to control certain behaviors. They really want to reach out and have this communication with you, but they're definitely losing sleep, where it almost feels like you're not losing any sleep. Why do I kind of feel like you're not losing any sleep over this? It's like they can lose sleep over this all they want, but I'm not losing any sleep over this situation. So let's see what your energy says over here. We're going to use this deck. I think there's just too many miscommunications where you don't even feel it was miscommunication. Like they're saying it is, and you're saying, no, that's just the way it was. Okay. Detour. You're saying, I'm taking a detour from you. I don't want to reach out because it was in reverse. I don't have the need to want to reach out to you. I'm going to overcome this. I don't need to replay this in my head. I'm waiting for someone better, or I'm with someone better. For some of you, you feel like you already have someone better, or you're waiting for that better person to come in because it says someone better. So, take that on how it is. There's too many lies and partial truths going on over here. And I feel like that was what was going on over here with that they can say it's a misunderstanding, but this wasn't. Maybe for a lot of you, you're saying that's not a misunderstanding. That's a blatant lie, right? That's just a lie, plain out lie, right? You are standing your ground to this situation, Scorpio. You're like, no, I don't care how many times you replay whatever you want. I don't care how long it takes to get over me. Yeah, because see, they're saying it's never over. I'm sorry, that's going over here because I totally heard it. They're saying it's never over, and you're saying, no, it is completely over. Yeah. No, it's completely over. There is nothing else. So what is it that they want to say to you? Well, I think we already kind of got that going on. And then we'll pull some for the cross watcher from you, Scorpio, so that way maybe it'll, help out in the situation. I find myself thinking about you a lot. Geez, you think so? We just said. I replay and I can't stop thinking about you. I replay everything in my head. I'm totally in love with you. It almost feels obsessive. I feel it's obsessive. This feels very obsessive. It might not have been made to be that way, but it feels like in the end that's exactly how it became, is very obsessed with you, obsessed with that time, obsessed with what's going on, can't pull back, can't move on within life. They might not even be eating properly because they're obviously not sleeping properly. So let's get a few cards over here for you. Of course, guys, take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, and throw away, right? Especially when it comes to what you're going to tell them, right? You'd say, I never say that. I'll grab a couple. If you know it's not what you want to say or anything, then just throw it all away. It's meant for someone. But let's just grab a couple cards here and see what you want to say. You said, don't take this personally, but my heart belongs to someone else. That's crazy because we do have the someone better. So somebody out there, you guys actually have somebody else that you're looking at, that you're dating, and that you're taking things a little more serious. Okay? I don't really see you in a romantic way. Back off. We're just friends. It could be just a friend zone thing, right? That they're taking overly serious. My love life isn't really a priority at this moment, and that's for some of you. Like I said, for some of you, you don't even want to play games in love. You're like, oh, I'm done. The one at the bottom is, I'm not looking for anything real right now, which kind of goes into this area over here. Okay, so I do want to grab one of these. What's the tea, though? Because I do feel like this is going to be one of those situationships, or I'm going to keep you in the friend zone. Or I just really, tell us what's going on over here. Just a couple cards, please. Give me one over there for Scorpio's person. Could be definitely a Cancer. We do have a lot of Cancer going on. Doesn't have to be. Also could be another Scorpio. It could be a Libra, Scorpio, or an Aquarius. It says your person wants you to understand that it is a what? What did I say? Situationship. Unclear boundaries, mixed signals, more than friends, less than lovers. What are we? What are we doing? Looks like for some of you are saying we're not doing anything. It's all in your mind. Give me one for Scorpio. Tell me what they feel about this person. Two-faced. Says one thing does another. Betrayal behind kindness, pretends loyalty, trust carefully. Ooh, I heard it's like tread water safely. Safely. Unexpected flirtation, direct messages. I've got someone else. Yeah. And you're saying over here, I'm really kind of unbothered as long as you're not bothering me. As long as you're not throwing red flags at me, telling me things that are crazy, I'm really unbothered by this shit. That's literally you giving them that unbothered face, like, uh-huh. Because actually all you're really, it's exaggerated panic. You know, it's on all unnecessary drama that they're throwing at you. It doesn't need to be there. And as long as they're not throwing any hidden agendas or doing anything cray-cray, you're just like, got this, I'm done. And then for some of you, it's a situational, I'm single, I'm good. No matter what, you're drinking a lot of tea and coffee over here, right? You're just like, I ain't got no time for that. Ain't nobody got no time. See, there's that friend zone. Yep, for some of you are like, it was just a friend zone. You're taking things too serious. Okay. Seems a little obsessive. I'm going with obsession over here. They need to move on. They're trying hard to move on. But like I said, as long as you are living rent-free in their mind, they are not giving up the ghost over here. Okay, so, but I do see some obsession, so I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't keep trying to text you. You know, DM slide you some of these, you know, I want to be with you, flirtatious things of this nature. It seems a little heavy. Okay. So that was all I got for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.